This is Karthik. So the idea of this particular video is to see how to record a screen on an Ubuntu system using SimpleScreenRecorder. So the reason I went ahead with this video was like when I was trying to do it, I kind of faced some issues. I think those were pretty mundane issues, but still ate up some time. So the agenda of this particular video is like whoever is trying to do this or using SimpleScreenRecorder on their Ubuntu system, probably if they follow this, they don't end up in issues. So I was talking about the issues. The main issue I had was with respect to the microphone. So obviously you need microphone to record the audio and sync it with the video. So what I kind of found that was the microphone by default on my Ubuntu system was muted. So I was not sure if there was an straightforward way of unmuting it the way we have it on Windows or a Mac system. So just to kind of give a brief background, I'm using an System 76 Ubuntu laptop. Let me check out my Ubuntu version. Right, so it's 18042 LTS and it's a System 76. So when I ended up googling like how to kind of unmute the microphone, so what I was told was that I had to use an app called Pulse Audio Volume Control. So what this particular app does, which I just launched, is kind of, if you take this as a system, if sound as a system, so you have an input and an output, right? Output is obviously your speakers, so where you probably play some music on your system and you should be able to hear it through the speaker which is inbuilt in the system or through the headphones. So the input obviously would be like when you speak something and you want to record it as part of a video. So I had that particular issue where the input device was not okay. So then the expectation is that like you click on this input devices tab, and then this particular tab, the speaker icon was by default mute, so I had to unmute it. So right now that's the reason you kind of see the tooltip mute audio. That means it's in unmute stage. The other thing which I had to do was to unlock all the channels, and so I don't know the internals of it, but this is what I did so that like I could unblock with my problem. So you basically you need to unlock your channels. So these are the two things you need to do. Apart from that, like show would obviously be all except monitors. Once you do this and you kind of see this particular orange color bar which is flickering, that means it's trying to record the audio which I'm talking about right now. So and then even if you go to the recording section, this means it kind of shows that okay, it is actually recording the video. So this is one of the ways, like where you kind of can fix your microphone issues, or where you're trying to record a video and the audio is not picking up. This is one of the ways. So all you need to do is let me minimize this. All you need to do is go to the Ubuntu software, which is just like a Play Store, which you have it on your smartphones, Play Store or Apple Store, depending on what you're trying to use. So sorry, it's I'm just trying to see. I think Android they call it as Play Store. I'm not sure what do they call in Apple. Yeah, okay, I think it's App Store. It's not Play Store. It's not Apple Store because Apple Store is a physical store. So just trying to correct myself. So yeah, coming back. So the way you're gonna install any app is just like the way you do it on your smartphone. So you go to the Ubuntu software and you search for this Pulse Audio Volume, and then you click on it, and then you get an install option, and it gets installed. So you can go and see here. So it's here, right? So that's how you can kind of unmute your channels and also unmute your microphone so that you can record video. And then coming back to the SimpleScreenRecorder, it's an awesome app which we have it on Linux systems or an Ubuntu systems. So all you need to do is kind of need to launch this, and you need to choose continue, and then you're gonna choose the audio input because that's what it takes in, right? So whereas for my system the backend would be the pulse audio because that would be the source, and then the source would be the built-in audio analog stereo. That means it takes from the microphone through this, so that's how it gets into the the video. And then you would say continue, and you would choose any suitable location where you want to save this. And then the container is, I think it's kind of different codecs which we have, so I think it can be either WebM or MP4 or stuff like that. I think for me it's WebM and the codec is VP8. Not really particularly sure of this codecs and stuff like that, but I'm trying to save this as a .webm, choosing VP8, and then you would say continue. So that's how you're gonna do, because right now I'm recording one of the videos with the name test webm, so that's the reason it's throwing this. Once you have this, you basically, let me change the name of it so that I can show you the next screen. So this is how it looks. So if you want to start the recording, you can do this, start recording, or the easier way is like you kind of launch this and have Control R, so it starts recording. So when it starts recording, you kind of see this particular red icon here. So you would see that, and if you want to stop it or pause it, you again press Control R, it would stop. And then finally, obviously you want to save your recording, you want to click save recording. So I hope this kind of helps how to kind of make a video from your Ubuntu systems. Thanks for watching.